In today's video, we're going to review everything that I have done in the month of May. My name is Eddie Cespedes. Welcome to my $1 Million Diary. And in this channel, I document my journey on making it to $1 million in net worth. As of today, my net worth is officially $398,000. So without further ado, let's get into everything that's been going on in May of 2026. The hopes is to keep this video under 15 minutes. So I plan on one taking this. All mistakes are going to be on here. So here we go. Here is the PowerPoint. It is May in review. So as I stated before, net worth as of today, 398,000. That is a $10,000 gain or so from last month. Last month I was at 388. And then I'm only going to be talking about three revenue streams because really that's the only thing that I care about right now. I do a few other stuff outside of e-commerce. That's really part of my business, but these are really like the main drivers. And then obviously I have my job, which pays for really the bills and the family. That's really like family income, and then everything outside of that is just business income, and then towards trying to achieve my goals. And yep, here's a little chart that shows my net worth from April going all the way up to 398,000. Also, side note, I think my net worth is probably going to go down a little bit here shortly. I try to recalculate it like an accurate recalculation at the end of every quarter, but I just found out one of my condos dropped about $10,000 in net worth, or $10,000 in value. So my net worth will probably either go down a little bit or stay the same. That really all depends on how this month goes. So in real estate, in the Apopka rental property. The I know I started working on the roof in April. Well, we're in June now, and the that roof is still not done. So the plan is to try and get with my friend, who's also the contractor that's been helping me out in it, and then he's got a friend that also helps out. I pay them, and then we all get up on the roof and we try to figure it out. Our schedules have been conflicting, and we have not, because of our full-time jobs obviously, and we have not been able to get back out to the roof. It's either the weather or our schedules or his job or my job or his family events, my family events. We just can't really make it work out. So if in June we can't make any meaningful progress, I'm going to start looking for a roofer. uh, Also, tenants have been really struggling across all my properties. I think a lot more than last month, but I really hope they end up catching up because that's going to be crazy. For this Apopka rental, everybody is behind. And that really sucks because this house is actually one of the houses that I'm already upside down on. So I pay money every month to, on top of what the tenants give me, I pay money just to cover the mortgage. And then you got the expenses and all of that. Everybody that lives in there, they get free utilities and internet. They don't really have to pay for anything. It's included in the rent. So that really sucks. But hopefully they get it all together so that way, it could. It's always going to be underperforming until I'm able to refinance this thing. But hopefully, so that it doesn't underperform as much. In all honesty, if I were to get rid of this property, my net worth would probably just start really skyrocketing because, oh my goodness, like, yeah, I think I will be so peaceful. But I'm hard headed and I really want to make this work, and I'm going to. Business revenue. So on eBay, I made slightly under $8,000. That's a 30% decrease from the month of April. Obviously, because in April I completely burned out, and then in May I really just took the foot off the gas. I needed to. In Etsy, however, I made about 1,500, which was almost double what I made in April. And Etsy has been a pleasant surprise because I never thought Etsy was gonna make me this kind of money. Like, this isn't life changing money, but it's pretty decent extra money that I'm making. And I'm on track to making 10,000 this year from Etsy alone, which is crazy because last year I made 3,200, and I think I first started Etsy in 2023, and I never really saw it taking off like this. And to me, this is takeoff only because compared to what I used to make before in the last, we're in 2026. So in the last 3 years, this is crazy. This is the most This is the most I've made actually. In this year, I've made more on Etsy than what I've made in the last 3 years. And at one point, I think I took a year off of it because it was just like ridiculous. So yeah, so that's kind of cool. And then Amazon. This is the Amazon influencer. Holy crap! Please come back. This is the Amazon influencer. I made $152. So this is relatively flat. I think in April I made like 147. It's been disappointing. I really thought the Amazon influencer was the one thing that I was going to be able to scale easy, and it was really just going to start like printing money. Boy, was I wrong. So here it is. As I had said, I experienced burnout in May, resulting in much fewer listings. Uh, Actually, the burnout, I don't know why it says May. The burnout was in April, and I experienced the effects in May because I did not list as much. And anyways, continuing inventory, they keep selling, so that was pretty good. And I did list. It's not like I didn't do anything. Like I was working. I just dialed, like I turned the knob down a lot. And then Etsy is, like I said before, double of April, and Amazon is just flat, which has been very, very disappointing. That's makes me sad. And that's just a screenshot, just the proof: 15.33 and 9 cents in Etsy and $151. And if I'm struggling to see that, you guys probably are struggling to see it too. 151.95 or 85, whatever, doesn't matter. As far as my other YouTube channels, because I do have one, two, three, four, now like 4 or 5 YouTube channels. I don't. I completely put everything on pause, so I have not touched Amazon. So there's no need to even open it. People still comment. There's a lot. I get a lot of hate on that channel. There's a few videos that people really hate, and they take the time to tell me how much they hate it. And sometimes I used to comment. I haven't even opened any of the YouTube apps or any of the. Actually, yeah, I haven't opened any of the YouTube creator apps or anything like that. I have not monitored any of the content. I completely put it on pause because I'm really just taking my energy and focusing it on other things that are hopefully gonna move the needle for me a lot more. And then I'll go back to the whole YouTube thing. But in the meantime, don't even really care about it right now. As far as my personal, this is basically what I think June is gonna be centralized around. It's just AI, creating systems, and work. By work, I mean my job. I should have really put job because it makes it, it's more specific. Work can mean anything. Uh, so yeah, first, I think I already talked about this before in April, but I did build an AI agent. I don't know if I built it towards the end of April, early May, but regardless, just a refresher. I built my first AI agent somewhere around the time that I just stated, and its function is just to give me information. I call it like a morning briefing. It gives me like all the stock data. It gives me um, news in Orlando, specific news. I don't really care about all the news. Like if somebody got shot, I mean that is sad or whatever. But I only care about business news and real estate news in Orlando. So all those updates, I get them every morning. I get updates and about things that are going on in my industry, and just stuff that I kind of look at every day or try to search for. I kind of now have it to where it just goes to my email. I open it up. I receive it as an email. Open it up, and then I just read through it, and I'm good and peachy, and I can start my day. Second thing, eBay automation tool. This is really the big one. So building that AI agent that gives me the morning briefing. That was me just trying to get my feet wet. Now with this eBay thing, uh, this is really a little bit of a challenge. But my bottleneck in eBay is listing. I hate listing with a passion. It takes me forever. And especially for me, since like I'm always like running around, when I sit down and my heart rate goes down and I just sit there with my phone and I'm, just listing on it, that's a very passive, it's a passive task, which means I pass out. If it's passive, I pass out. I just knock out on my office. So it's really hard to stay awake. And I think I've decided to try and concoct this little solution, and that is to just completely automate the listing. So I'm working on it. I do a little bit every day. I kind of max out my AI usage every day on this thing. So hopefully it works out. Fingers crossed that it works out because it will make life a whole lot easier. It will make me so much faster when it comes to eBay. And hopefully it's the mental energy that I preserve. Really, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more. uh, mental capital. Then I'm want to use AI for content. So I got like a lot of projects. I have a whole bunch of other like social media pages. I have this vision board, and I mean I haven't written it down anywhere, but it's in my head, and I see it every day of how I want things to look. And that basically consists of about 15 to 16 projects, or 15 to 16 different things. And I want to try and get those things moving, but it's just really hard when I'm one person, and then I don't really have the capital, or to be honest, I don't want to spend the capital to hire somebody to do it when I don't even know exactly how to make that thing move yet. So I got some new AI softwares that I'm working on, and I gotta well, I subscribed for a bunch of new AI softwares, and now I just got to get them set up so that then I can start trying to implement them. Well, first I got to play with it a little bit, and then I can start implementing it on all my other projects, so I can get them to all start moving forward simultaneously. And then this is over at work. I got approved to work on a new AI tool for the company to facilitate operations. And then the following week, I was working on it. I was working on it, and then they revoked everyone's license. So now I'm just very upset. I was really looking forward to that. That was I was having fun with that, and I felt like I was making progress too. So now they revoked everyone's license, and here I am, sad without my like all that work that I did just disappeared like that in one afternoon. So, anyways, that's work. That was upsetting, but hopefully they come to their senses and they realize that this is the future, and then hopefully I can start working on that project again. Now, as I stated before, again, May, I was burnt out from April. So I took May as a month to rest and plan because, or am I? Oh, I'm at 12 minutes for this video. Oh, holy crap. So yeah, May was just a month for me to rest and plan because I felt like I had so many things to do that I was just paralyzed because anytime I tried to do one thing, my brain was just like, no, this is also important. And I just like, I was being pulled everywhere. So I just kind of just took my foot off the gas and I just rested. And yeah, so rested, plan. Now I have an idea of what I need to do to move forward. And oh, also, I got my daily driver back. The AC was broken and the mechanic kept it for almost a month, but I finally got it back, so that's good. And yeah, then my AI agent was created. As I stated earlier, I built the first AI agent from scratch, and then that was a good stepping stone towards what I'm doing right now. So let's see how that ends up working out. Oh, I also I built like this app. It was not really an app, but it functions like an app, and that is for managing tasks. And I'm on like version 4 or 5 right now. But yeah, I'm hoping that actually helps me get more organized. So I've been using it this week. This is the first week that I've been using it, and it's actually pretty cool. So like now as I use it, I take notes, and then I every maybe few days, once my notes become too much, then I try to update the app and try to incorporate those new ideas or those bugs that it has. All right, moving forward, June priorities, really simple. Real estate, I need to make some meaningful progress on that roof. If I don't, for July, all I'm doing is I'm calling up roofers, and hopefully one of them is willing to work with me to help me out and work on that roof. Priority number one, that's eBay automation. The thing is, I can only work on it so much per day. Even if I wanted to work on it all day, I can't because I use AI to try and build this automation tool, which means it uses a lot of credits. And once my credits burn out, then I'm stuck waiting for another 4 or 5 hours. And priority number two is I already have the software for AI that I'm going to use for my content across the board. Now I just need to make sure that it's all set up and that I know how to use it, or at least have a good introductory idea on how to use it. Once if I get these three things done, then the month of June will be a win for me. And that's basically everything that I just said right here. If I do these three things, then I'm gonna look at June as a successful month, and that means hopefully that will be the first stepping stone to catapult my vision and set all that in motion. So that's all I have. Thank you guys for watching. I mean, I only got 30 followers or whatever, and I'm probably the only one that watches this video, but it's fine. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.